guys, welcome to this session of LeetCode creation. Today we are tackling an easy one just to get the day started, and I've been doing a lot of hard problems, medium problems, so I decided to skip right to question 58 just to look for an easy one. So we have been doing mostly hard, easy, and the last easy was 35. So today we are tackling the next easy question, which is question 58, length of last word. And this will probably be the easiest one that we've solved yet. And you're going to see why. And so let's dive right in. The question reads, give a string S consists of word and space, return the length of the last word in the string, right? A word is maximal. The word is a maximal substring consisting of non-space characters only, right? So explanation word with the length 5. So you have the examples here. You have hello world, the last word is 5. What is the word 5? Yeah, this is just a few line of code. So essentially what we're going to do is, the first thing we will have to do, since we have like a single string of words, and we have to find a way to get the last word. The only way I see this is to break the words, right, by spaces and put them in an array. That way, in order to get the last word, get the length of the array. Then in order to get the last word, we're just going to return the last word by using um, then minus 1, right? So I think that's like 3 steps, right? And if you have been coding in Java, you know that you can do something like string, right? String, which is an array, and you're going to do equal. So we're going to have a word array, right? Which is going to be, we're just going to split, right, by space. So what this will do is it's going to split the word, and it's going to save each word as an element of this array. And then we're simply going to now get the length of the word, int length. Yeah, we can get a length which is going to be equals to what array my dot length, which, remember, this is an array, and then we're simply going to return the last word, which is going to be word array, right? And it's going to be length minus 1, and we're going to get the length of that. Remember, we're returning the length of that particular number. I think that is it. And if you look at this, we might not even, if you can literally just be like 2 lines, right? You can do this. You can do this, which is it's kind of interesting, right? So yeah, we can do this, right? So you can just comment that out and try to run that and see if that works. Yeah, there we go. It works for case 1, case 2, and case 3, right? And if we try to submit, that should work. So this has to be like the fastest video ever, right? Except of course we have internet problem. There we go. Yeah. So ours is not the most optimal solution yet. How many test cases do we have to pass? 60. Of course, you have people who run at 0.1 second. And in this case, I'm just thinking that maybe it's one of those scenarios where it's the most optimal solution. Only, how can I put it? Yeah. only we are like our runtime is just our just our instance is just slower rather than our solution just being slower. Because from my perspective, this is like the most optimal way of doing that. There's another way you can do this. So while we are here, remember it's just a string. We can start at the end, so we can get the length of the string. So this one way, of course, and we can just comment all of this out, right? And we have another way where we can get like the length of the. So we have the length of the string, right? And this one is going to use like a loop, right? So int length, right? Int length. So first of all, we can do, or we can first of all trim the beginning and ending. We can do. I don't know how to do that. I think it's s dot trim, right? I don't know. I think that's it. And then we can get the length. So it will be like int length. Sorry, length equals to s dot length ish, right? And there we can do while. So we can do for int I equals to length minus one, right? Length. So I greater than zero or greater than equal to zero, right? Then we have I plus plus. All we can do is check if. So this, I think this is way longer. The previous solution is probably the most efficient solution. This is just like way longer, and exactly want to like go through from the ending. Want to go if s dot character, sorry, s dot character at I is equal to, right? Then want to return s dot substring, and then want to start at I plus one and then end. So we just want to start at I plus one to the end, right? And this is like going to return. Then we'll substring that, and then we'll go dot length, right? I doubt that will work. Oh, this is going to go wrong, so we have to return like zero here. Index 11 out of bound. I don't know. S dot char at I. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is interesting. I have no idea. So I know I already solved this problem, but now I'm debugging something. I have no idea why. Is because it's saying this is 11, so it's not subtracting the one from the len, which is weird, and so that doesn't make sense to me. So let's get system dot out dot print ln uh, len before, right, and we're going to do plus len, and we're going to do len after, right. After. Yeah, so then after is 10. Oh, len minus minus. Sorry, so that's the problem. I was wondering what was the problem there, but too many. Okay, we have a failed stuff here. Fly me to the moon. So that does not trim that. So I have a Google how to trim leading and trailing spaces in Java. Ah, strip. Okay. That's weird. This is correct. You see, original string dot trim. That's so wrong. So you got like s equal to that. So will that work? Okay, yeah, it does work. If we submit that, that will not. I don't think that will also be like the optimal solution or something. Wrong answer. So we also have like a scenario where, again, it's just so complicated. Already, I'm already saying like complicated. So you have to check for where it's just single. So if length, if so, you can like check for if, um, sorry, s dot index of, I think this is greater than or equal to 0. Sorry, it's less than 0. Then we simply just return. Now we are just doing complicated stuff. Yeah. Again, it's so complicated. It's not supposed to be that complicated. Oh, okay. It turns out that this is the most optimal solution, which is weird. Um, okay, that is interesting. So right now I've seen two approaches. I never thought this would be optimal, but we have seen two approaches, and this one gets to be the most optimal solution. I kind of like this one better, but anyway, the space is also not bad. Let's look at the space for the other submission. Mm, internet is not as good as I want it to be, but this is good. Um, so if you're looking for the most optimal solution, I think this is one of them, right? So just iterate and then take it from the end. Yeah, so because the other one, it's going to take a long time to iterate to get all of the string. This one does not get all of the string; it just stops at the first. So it's always I don't know. So it's actually just great to use this. I understand now because what makes our first one to be longer is this. This has to put all of them in an array, then now gets the last particular element of that array. This one does not put it; just iterates the string until it finds the empty string. I don't know what's happening, but internet connection is slow. Anyway, you've seen the solution we have here. This is the most optimal. I've seen two approaches, which is great for this particular video. And I hope this makes sense and the solutions are understandable and easy and straightforward. If you like this kind of videos, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Click the notification bell to get updates or alerts when I upload new material on this particular series and other series. Do take time to comment your thoughts and your own approaches and what you get. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment below. Share this video to your friends who are interested in algorithms and LeetCode questions and those who are preparing for interview. Thank you very much for watching and thank you for joining my LeetCode journey and this series. Until next time, have a great day.